All right, CloudLounGe ReMM podcast. I'm Wet.
D1.
Your boy Giff.
Zzeu, you already know.
And with special guests,
Benny Boy Root.
DJ Chizzle Beatz, a.k.a. Grind Season.
yes, sir. Pleasure to have you guys up in here. You know, grinding. You know what I mean? Sacrifice.
Appreciate
Late
you
night.
having us, bro.
Put it in work late nights.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, no doubt. All love. We're going to get straight to it. You know what I mean? We're going to get to the DNA. Where you from? Where you from? Where were you born? Yeah. Benny Boy Root. You can talk regular. It's good. It's gonna capture regular. We coolin'.
I'm from Springfield, Massachusetts. Born and raised.
Springfield.
Springfield native.
Left.
Hometown.
That's what's up.
Hometown.
Yeah. 4-3. The
They're starting to stack up here now. This is the third one in a row. I'm liking this.
Love it.
I'm saying I was born in Springfield too.
Springfield.
Go.
Sir.
Let's go.
Let you know, New England in the building, live and direct. You know what I mean? We creative with it. You know what I mean? So talk about the upbringing, you know, in Springfield streets.
Local, like gangs and shit, or like
No, like just your upbringing, like what was it like being, you know what I mean, youngin'
okay.
in the Springfield 4-3.
All right, as far as with me, like starting off as youth, I was in love with basketball. Basketball was my dream. That's what I loved. You know what I mean? Women, of course. You know what I mean? With my homeboys and shit. And music was always around me because, like, we always was freestyling off of beats. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that shit was amazing for us. You know what I'm saying? That shit that we did growing up. Six Flags. You know, shit, young niggas just
the young and
getting
wild,
into,
yep.
you know what I'm saying, just getting into just different shit. But, you know what I mean, music was kind of always around me, but just give you a kind of idea, that's kind of what I was
Hearing the
into,
outside.
you know what I'm saying?
What grade would you say, in particular, you were like fascinated with music? Like elementary type?
I'm gonna say definitely elementary type, kind of like, you know what I'm saying? I want to say like elementary only because that's when I understood. You know what I'm saying? But it was before then, because, like, my mom, my pops, like, they was huge hip-hop fans.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
they
saying?
into it, playing out loud.
Yeah, they never made music, but they always played legendary people. Like, I'll give you an example. My mom loved Mary J. Blige, you know what I'm saying?
MJB.
You know what I mean? And my pops, he loved Jay-Z. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
So, like, that shit right there, you know what I mean? Like, and they're both icons, you know what I'm saying? So, fair to say, you know what I'm saying? So, I always was around it. So, but elementary school, I'm gonna say, like, to be honest, I loved it. I always loved it, but because I always used to fuck with it, like even going like school, because English was my favorite subject. So
English,
I always
yeah.
used to always like people didn't know, like write stories and
So that's
shit.
what
'Cause
helped,
when I was on
yeah.
punishment, my mom was like, "Yeah, you gotta write why you was in trouble." So I'll be real. So a nigga would
Yep.
write, I'm saying, why I was in trouble, but very creative. You know what I'm saying? My mom was sometimes like, "You're a good writer," you know what I'm saying? And then even my teachers just like, "You're a good writer," and I always would just be a good storyteller. You know what I'm saying? So like, it came from like, you know, English. I used to do poetry. So it's like, it's a lot of shit I used to do, you know what I'm saying, in high school and like grade school, you know what I'm saying, as a young age, you know what I'm saying, that turned into like, you know, a lot of music. And then people that was around me made music as well. I just
They're
kind
creating,
of,
you were just listening,
I
vibing
was just
out.
listening, vibing out, just listening.
You ever freestyled?
Hell
Like, just get
yeah,
into the
that's
game
what I said.
freestyling?
That's how it's. That's kind of how all my homeboys be playing beats. That's what I was saying from
Outside,
the beginning. Like
after playing the hoops or
instrumentals,
whatever.
it'd be a dope ass. It could be a regular song on the radio playing. We just listen to instrumentals and we just freestyling. Like, you know what I mean? That's the shit that we just like to do. And like, you know what I mean? It was like OGs, like even like DJ Chizzle Beatz. Like, you know what I mean? He always had that shit around, so he was inspirational. You know what I mean? He had a group that he was running with, like. You know what I mean? They was legendary, you know what I'm saying? So it's like I always was listening to them, you know what I mean? Like it always was around me. You know what I mean? So it's like no matter you know what I mean? I knew I liked it, you know what I mean? But I never really pursued it seriously until like after like high school. But I always loved it, you know what I'm saying? I always was fucking
You said
with, like,
after
some
high school
homeboys.
or in high school?
After.
After
like,
high school?
Yeah, because I was kind of still young. I was into all type of shit, you know what I'm saying? Like
All
I
type of
wasn't,
shit.
like music wasn't, and people said I was good at it.
First party, yeah.
But it like we were freestyle. High school's definitely, like I had people like, for example, I don't know if y'all know Doing the Beat. He's one of them I went to high school with. Fabian.
Doing the Beat?
Yep.
Doing the Beat. This is, Doing the Beat, yeah. Bless. That's
Yeah.
my dude. I know him, yep.
Visionary X and all
And his
them.
brother,
Yup,
Visionary
Derek-
X.
Darius and all them.
Yep.
Like,
Yup.
I used to go to their crib. Stowe and
Yeah.
Ben had the studio
Yeah.
recording. I'm just listening and watching, like, oh, okay. You know what I'm saying? They doing videos and they recording then.
Yeah.
They was doing it already. You know what I'm saying?
Scratch, for
So
sure.
I'm like, oh, shit. You know what I mean? But they would, like, you know what I mean? Fabian, another one. He was another one I went to high school with. You know what I
Beast.
mean? He always would walk up to you and just be like, yo, hear this shit and freestyle. I'm
So
like,
where
that
is
shit
that?
cold.
Central?
Central.
You went to Central?
So
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
like, then, like, that's when I kind of knew I kind of was like, okay, I could fuck with this shit a little bit, because, you know what I mean? Like, everybody was like, it was just around you too much. You know what I mean? This is around the time, you know, you gotta prove
Ciphers. They were,
yourself.
like, gassing you up
Ciphers,
types.
lunchtime, niggas is beatboxing on a table, doing, you know what I mean?
Legendary.
Like, yo, you know what I mean? Like, this is what it is. You know what I'm saying? We skipping school, smoke weed, we freestyle. You know what I mean? Like, it's just, it was always around. So
Battle
it's
the
like,
next person, the
you know what I
next
mean?
high school
yeah,
type shit.
and
Even-
all these cats I'm naming is in their music.
Yeah.
Now, you know what I'm saying? Like, you about to say
Active.
him, Doe, fucking, who else I said? Fabian. Yo, all these cats is doing music now.
Check them
you know
out.
what I'm saying?
Check
So,
all of them out.
it's crazy, you
Y'all
know what
put
I mean?
in
Like,
work.
we all doing music, like, literally now, and all of them was free, you know what I'm saying, like, freestyling, like, and they can definitely vouch on that, so, you know what I mean? It started there.
So to backtrack a little bit, to go back to the whole having a right, would you say that that moment, like those moments during punishment, helped forge your dream a little bit?
100%.
They built it
100%.
more than they were supposed to?
Because it
probably?
wasn't punishment. My mom would even, like, she knew she had to do something else. She'd take stuff away from, like, a video game, like, this shit ain't working. I'm being real, because I would like it, you know what I mean? I wasn't being, like, you know, disrespectful about it, but I just really would enjoy it. She'd realize it, because even after that, I would just write stuff about different topics, basketball, wrestling, whatever I was into, I was writing something, I was into
It's
it.
a journal
You know what I mean?
type
Like,
book.
journal, I always had a little journal, writing to myself, you know what I mean? So that was my thing, you know what I mean? Even still now. So it's like, yes. Hell yeah.
I like that.
100%.
That's fire.
100%.
That's fire.
Creative minds. Chizzle, talk to me, my man.
Man, my story is kind of like his story, but when I first got into music, I got into R&B music, like Rick James, like Isaac Hayes, and it was records. They had actual records, like, you know what I'm saying, playing the records.
Isaac
And
Hayes.
They had mad different records, and they had the the pictures, and yo, it was crazy back then, man. Listen, and they had the the big stereo players, all that analog shit, and that's when I got into it, because I had an uncle, his name was Cheese, and he had mad records, and we used to listen to them.
Listen
shits,
to him do
and
his shit.
that's when got that soul in you, and then rap started coming around. We started following that, and then we started seeing how they was mixing and using break beats into the music, or the beats for rap music.
They're sampling soul right into the rap music, mixing it with like,
you know, James Brown,
Drum loops,
all of that
yeah.
shit. You know what I'm saying? So it was like, it was ill, man. It was like you saw the jump over, and it was just crazy.
That's
And
official.
it all go back to bands, like bands and stuff make that music that you could sample. You know what I'm saying? And that's kind of what today is crazy, because you can do it all on a computer.
Yep.
You feel me? If you know how to
Yep.
arrange your shit and you nice with it and programming, you could do it all on a computer. But back in the days, it used to take a whole band to make that whole shit. You know what I'm saying? Then we had that digital shit where we could sample. It was a rap. Then we was sampling every fucking thing.
Yeah, at that point, yeah.
It's like, hold up, we gonna sample the soul. We ain't got no soul. Hold on 1 minute. You know what I'm saying? Let me get a soul. So I'm gonna sample this shit right here. Instant soul.
When's the first time you got into like actual creation? Like it was your turn to like, let me do this. Was it
Well-
DJing? Was it like beat making? Was it like recording artistry?
I mean,
Graffiti?
I was rapping first, but then I ran into a hurdle, and the hurdle was, it was way too expensive to get a producer and get it engineered and recorded and all of that shit. But they had computers that just came out. So I went that route. And I started learning about the computers and shit, and how you could just do everything on them shits. And it was like, once I figured out how to record on them, it was a wrap, bro.
Yeah.
I was recording on. I was like one of the first people on my block putting people's music on CDs and shit, putting mixtapes that they had, a little analog tape, and
And the
putting
CD
it on a
burning.
CD and shit.
I remember that CD burning and all that
Yeah,
shit. Right?
burning CDs on the computer, cause
I don't even got that on my PC. Ain't no CD burning.
Yeah,
here. Like,
yeah, that done phased out.
it's all
But
digital. Like, you know?
when it first came around, I was on top of that shit. Back then, you know what I'm saying? Beepers and shit like that. But way back in them days.
Beepers, yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah, I know early days for me is a karaoke. Like I said earlier, karaoke machines, two deck cassettes, and it's even like a 5 CD disc changer. You know what I mean? Me and my cousins back in the day, we had one dynamic mic in the middle with our raps ready. One the CD playing on the instrumental, the instrumental playing on the CD, playing on a recording on a cassette. Then we'll move the cassette over to the other one, put a different cassette.
Oh, bro,
Record highlights and ad-libs.
I done mixed with cassette decks.
Mixed with cassette decks.
A Fisher double cassette deck that played ones, like have one playing and hit the other one at the right time.
Yeah.
Mix this shit, have both of them playing.
We're recording the radio and shit.
Nah, I'm just saying I'm mixing with a tape deck instead of using a mixer. Just using a
that's
tape
different.
deck. That's
Damn, that's different.
That's ill.
That's how like into it I was back then.
You have any tape decks right now?
Nah, I don't got
Like
no
in
tape
storage,
decks,
none?
man. Nah, but I'm
Where
saying,
can we get that
like,
shit?
Yo, you probably got
Right.
a tag sale or some
A tag
shit.
sale out like
Facts. Somebody got one in their house.
Antique store.
There's probably
Facts.
maps.
I mean, they
to
might be
buried ones
online
around.
and shit, but they gonna want some bread. They gonna be like, "Oh, you want the analog shit? You gotta pay me."
maybe FB Market, maybe some free shit. Like,
Somebody probably ship it from somewhere else for sure.
damn.
How do you feel like you adapted to this like new age of rap?
That's a good question.
I look at technology just like rap because they got something to do with each other. They both go hand in hand. And like I was just saying, I always been fucking with technology, and it like they both go hand in hand because
Yep.
most of the shit you learn from technology, you can use it in rap
Oh,
so
God.
fast. So it's like, as long as I stay up on technology and I see what's going on, I'm able to surf on the wave and shit, or the curve of shit changing from what it used to be to some new shit. And technology done helped me out a lot. I ain't gonna hold you.
Yeah.
So that's how I
Yeah, he nasty with that shit.
It saved you all that money from having to get an
It's
engineer.
not
and
even.
stuff.
Oh yeah, that too, bro.
Yeah.
Like YouTube College, yo. Go to YouTube
Yeah,
College.
YouTube College or Google.
I
YouTube
post that
University,
shit, yo.
right?
That's group census. Like if we was all connected, that's like the accumulation of knowledge that you can just go and watch somebody else do it. And damn, if you can't do it from him showing you, what the fuck?
No question.
If you got a problem after that, stop. Like YouTube College, though. You know what I'm saying? You should be able to walk away from with some type of
Some.
Information.
right.
Yeah,
You feel me?
100%.
I
ain't
studied
gonna hold
YouTube
you.
College since 2020. You know, like getting back into audio recording with Pro Tools, because prior it was like Co-Edit Pro back in the early 2000s.
Yeah,
Or
yeah,
Adobe
yeah,
Audition.
yeah.
LimeWire, that's recording, that's downloading the beats, stealing the beats prior to learning how to
Right.
convert
Lil Wayne
YouTube.
age and shit.
Have you ever did the converting the YouTube to MP3?
Hell yeah. What? Hell yeah. That's where it all started
That's where it
from.
started, right? Like, yo, fuck, I ain't on YouTube right
Man.
now. Let me.
I got turned
this
out,
shit.
bro. That's where the freestyles and all that shit came from.
Yeah.
No cap.
If y'all haven't like if y'all didn't do music, you know what I mean? Like what would y'all be doing besides music? If music wasn't a thing for you guys?
I'll be selling houses.
Real estate.
Real estate.
I guess I'd be making airplane parts.
Interesting.
Aerospace.
Elaborate on that. What's your interest for you? You would want to say that?
Because
Airplane.
that's what my job is.
Oh, for sure.
So if I ain't rapping, I'm working.
Working, yeah.
So, I mean, that would be the first thing I'd automatically probably still be doing if I'm not rapping.
That's
I'm
fine.
still working. So I'll go from there. I don't know. I really don't. I'm just being realistic about the whole question.
Right, me too.
And thinking like I don't even know. I can't even tell you right now what I would think, what I would do. Whatever I would do, I'd be good at it. I'll tell you that much because
Yeah.
I'm only like putting like 25% into the rap, and I'm making it do what it do. I'm making it like move and shit, and I can see how it's moving, and I like where it's going. So it's like, if I put more than 25% in, it's a wrap, bro. Like, and I used to do that, and I already knew how it was in, and then I had to fall back and start cutting the pie on energy. You feel me? Because you got to spread love everywhere. You got to give your family
Daily.
love.
Yep.
You got to give your house love. You got to give
Always.
your pets love if you got them. You know what I'm saying? You got to give certain friends love. You got to split it all up and still try to maintain some type of existence and shit, because it's like we interconnect and shit, and it's like we got responsibilities and shit like that in society and all of that. So it's like sometimes it's crazy, but if you can do it and you got a good rapport with the people you're dealing with, you can get through it and shit. But you gotta keep going and you gotta communicate. You feel me?
Daily. Staying consistent.
Have you ever had another, I guess, hobby per se that like kept your mind occupied like music does?
Let's see. I like
For both of you.
anime.
For both of you.
I like anime. I like sci-fi movies. I probably be fucking around at the Comic-Con or some shit like that. I really am into like models and shit like that. I be putting them joints together because sometimes that's some shit that just like calm my nerves, just putting something mad intricate together.
Yeah.
And then just saying, you feel me?
Something that takes too much brain space.
Yeah, just occupy your time, because that can really occupy your time trying to put something small together, and it's all delicate, and it's just different parts that click together, and you gotta get it right, because you can fuck it up.
Easy.
Yeah. So it's like,
Yo, I wanted to ask Benny Boy Rude. Benny Boy Rude, where that name come from? Was it always Benny Boy Rude? I saw some earlier videos for a few years, the last half decade. Rude Boy, you want to elaborate on that name and the evolution?
No, absolutely not. Benny Boy Rude came from my group. The group was Benny Boys. Shout out to my man Benny Boy Tally. That's my blood cousin out of Tallahassee, Florida.
Nice.
That's where that, you know what I mean, as far as the Benny Boy Rude
Benny
came
Boy.
from, you know what I mean? Yep.
Blue Hunted.
Yeah.
Blue Strip, Benny's.
Yeah, and you know, I have to touch on it. I hate touching on it, but I have to, you know what I mean? Like, and it came from the streets, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? My uncle, you know what I'm saying? And a lot of other people, you know what I'm saying? Like, we all kind of was in the streets heavy. We transitioned into fathers and full-time, you know what I'm saying, working into jobs and, you know, shit like that. But we all had a past, you know what I'm saying? And when the past came, like, one of my, like, people, like, when we was in the streets or whatever, he had got bagged, you know what I'm saying, in a fat case. You know what I'm saying? He's still in jail, still to this day. And, you know what I mean? Like, we got the name for the penitentiary, the feds, you know what I'm saying, basically. You know what I mean? They gave us Benny, you know what I'm saying,
Benny.
like, boys.
Benny
that was
boys.
the name that they gave us, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is a fact, y'all can, you know what I'm saying, check it out. Like, this is a real story. And we ran with it to a positive way. Me and my cousin, Tally, because what happened was my uncle went to jail. He went to jail for 5 years, you know what I'm saying? He ended up getting told on, somebody told on him, and he ended up going to jail. And that was kind of like the best thing that happened to him, because like we all was just doing crazy shit we shouldn't have been doing, you know what I mean? And when he went to jail, it slowed shit down, because Tally, I wasn't really making music at the time heavy, like on his level. Tally was doing celebrity features, you know what I'm saying? Free, Long Live, Bankroll Fresh, Free AR app, Street Money Bougie did some stuff with.
A few collaborations.
He did a lot of gunplay, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I was able to meet a lot of people off of his journeys, you know what I'm saying? Traveling, you know what I mean? Because we used to travel on every flight, you know what I'm saying? And meet up with these guys.
Down South Market,
You know what I'm
especially.
saying? You know what I mean? And that's when I really started falling in love with it for real. Because I had songs out already. Because at that time, I wasn't Benny Boy Rude. My, like, as an artist, I was Rude Boy. You know what I'm saying? And I'll get back to that, but I'm just going to answer your question, the first one. But that, like, you know what I mean? And that's how I was kind of falling in love with all of that then. But, like, when my uncle went to jail, that just slowed down. You feel what I'm saying? Because he was the bag provider for all of that shit. You know what I'm saying? He was putting up all the shit for cuz he believed in them. And, you know what I mean? We was running with it. You know what I mean? And he was, like, at the time on the serious, like, at level with the shit. You know what I'm saying? I was just, like, you know what I mean? Finding myself at this time. I still was putting out music. I still was doing shit. But, like, he was on a higher level with that shit. You know what I mean? So we, like, fuck it. You know what I mean? We believe in him. We putting the bag up for him. And Unc was the really one that could put up shit that made sense. You know what I'm saying? He was the breadwinner, you know what I'm saying? And when he went away, everything just fell down like dominoes, you know what I'm saying? Like, and that's when everybody kind of woke up and went their way and started, you know what I'm saying, transitioning to the men that we transitioned to today. But, you know what I mean? It came from the streets, man. Like I said, me and my cousin, we was, at the time, to make it make sense to how the name transitioned to positive,
Yep.
we had a cousin, he had Gypsy Records. That was the name of the record label. It was called Gypsy Records.
Gypsy Records?
That was the name now. Buddy, Cuzzo is my cousin too. He's actually from here, but he be moving around too and shit, so I could probably believe he probably got it creatively out of there. I wouldn't know. I don't want to cap on it, because he makes music as well. He's mad artistic too. Shout out to Cuzzo, Gypsy Records and all that.
Shout out.
His name Dan Sanders or whatever on Facebook and shit, but he do his thing. But like I said, it went left a little bit. You know what I mean? He like family stuff sometimes can get in the way. He had a vision, I didn't really agree with it, vice versa. So we kind of went our separate ways.
Yeah.
Same thing with Tally. And after that, we was like, you know what? We're gonna brand ourselves different. We're gonna name a different name, because like we don't wanna step on his toes. He still has that name still to this day, sell clothes, do his thing. So we like, you know what?
Okay.
Because you had a lot of my tracks from the beginning, like I'm gonna get to that, you would hear me say Live from the Block, Gypsy Records, a lot. You know what I mean?
Yeah, okay.
And that was why. Because we was like, it's a real label, you know what I mean? My uncle put money up for it. It's really on paperwork. He really has an artist, Tally signed to that shit, you know what I'm saying? I was the only one that didn't sign, you know what I'm saying? I never was quick to sign anything, but anyway, when that happened, we separate our ways because Unc went away, and long story short, after that, we brand ourselves to Benny Boys. We was like, you know what, fuck this, we're gonna come up with something else, like, you know what I mean? And we ended up coming up with Benny Boys, and then Extended Fam, which is the label, you know what I'm saying? So, like, Extended Fam is us individually, so if you wanna, like, search us individually, it'll be Benny Boy Rude, Tally up, Benny Boy Tally.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that's how you separate where the Extended Fam and as individual artists is. So if we get signed or some shit and they like, or if fans like one or the other better and you want to listen, that's how we do it. But if you want to listen, if you like us both, which a lot of people did, Benny Boys. You feel what I'm saying? Like that's how the name came. And then we came up with that and we ran with that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
And a success.
and turned it to a successful brand today. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm proud, Unc proud. Unc home now. He just bought a house. Salute to Unc, man. Everybody turned into positive shit. He back on with his kids. He doing good, man. Tally, he doing his thing. He working, you know what I mean? He got his son and shit. You know what I mean? Everybody doing good, you know what I mean? I'm working. I'm doing music at a high level.
Positive.
Everything turned out positive, you know what I'm saying? And Unc proud of how we did it. You know what I'm saying?
Set things in order.
Yeah, that's how Benny Boy Rude came with that. You know what I mean? Shout out to Tally, man, from Florida again.
To stay on that positive note, who was an inspiration for both of you guys in your lives?
Musically or like?
Just like in general, like to paint out who you are now. You know what I mean?
My mom. 100%.
Elaborate on it.
Shit. My dad, like, you know what I mean? If anybody ever knew my dad, like, shout to him. He got like a little thing going on. We'll get deep into it, but I'm gonna stay on the topic. But like, he got like a nice movement called BBS Boys and shit. So like, he was always like in the streets heavy and shit, and turned his life into a positive thing as well. Owned a car lot and all that. You know what I mean? It's still like going on in 395 Maple Street car and Truck Max. Shout out to Pop. But Pop was inspirational to me too, because he was like heavy in the streets, well known for money. You know what I mean? Like, had tragedies. His mom passed away at a young age when he was 14 years old. You know what I mean? He had me when he was 19. You know what I mean? He dropped out of school in 9th grade. And for him to turn his life around and made it, like, there's no excuse in life for nothing. You know what I mean? And he always made me realize that in life. Like, there's no excuse. Whether you have education or not, you still can do something. You know what I'm saying? He owns a car lot. He owns a crib. You know what I mean? Like, more than one crib, you know what I'm saying? So salute to Pop, you know what I mean? He always never made an excuse for nothing. So definitely him, but then I salute to my mom because she held that shit down. You know, they wasn't together. They were together for like 10 years and then they separated. And mom been holding shit down, you know what I'm saying? And I never, ever not give her credit, you know what I'm saying? So salute to Mom Duke. It was not easy, trying to raise a man. You feel what I'm saying? Like, not taking nothing from my pop, you know what I'm saying? But, you know what I'm saying? It was times he wasn't there, you know what I'm saying? And Mom Dukes was
Natural.
there, and that's just keeping it all the way trail.
Yeah.
Feel me? And like she always was doing things that kept me who I am today, positive and sane. Feel me? So to answer your question, I say definitely Mom and Dad, but Mom heavy, you know what I'm saying? Because she always, you know what I mean, kept me and made me who I am today. You feel me? I'll never forget that shit, you know what I'm saying? Salute Mom Dukes, man, for real.
Yes.
Salute to Mom.
Facts.
Chizzle.
Chase.
My dad, cause he went through a lot of shit, and he still made me part of who I am today, and shit got me, you know what I'm saying, to the point that I am who I am today, by the way he raised me, and the way, you know what I'm saying, I had to learn on my own, and he gave me space to just figure it out. That's some real shit. And to be going through all the things because I lost my mom. And, like, I didn't even really know my mom.
Rest in peace.
Feel me? So I get where he coming from. But, you know what I'm saying? I'm lucky I got to, like, because when I was raised up, I was raised down south. So I got to see a lot of my great grandmothers and shit like that. So I got, like, a lot of the like values at a young age instilled in me from down there and shit. So when I came up here, I was like kind of different and shit, but it worked out because I am who I am right now. And it's like, yo, people go through different things, you feel me? Like, yeah, my dad, you know what I'm saying? Because I feel like I'm good right now and I'm always getting better. And that's what it's about right now, to survive in the world right now. It's real fast out here, you feel me?
It's a fact.
And it don't slow down for you, that's for sure too.
No, you gotta speed up and catch
The
up.
world gonna keep spinning.
Yeah, it's up for you to be faster, not the world to slow down.
You know, like when we lose people, we lose loved ones, and you see how time just keep going. It's just like people got to keep going to work. You still got to keep moving.
Man,
You know what I mean?
I lost so many people.
Yeah, we lose. You know what's that strength what's that source you get in order to help you move forward when we lose loved ones? What's something that, you know what I mean, helps you get through? Because it's tough, and we grieve and we just pile on to losing loved ones, whether it's family members, whether it's homeboys we consider family.
I'm gonna throw all y'all for left field with this one, but like, I'm gonna be real. Like, by myself, I lock the door. It's like I'm in a hole or some shit, and maybe that's probably because I experienced that, and that's what it is. And yo, I get down to my knees and I talk to God and I pray and I tell Him anything that's on my mind, and I promise y'all, like, only He know what I asked Him, and them things came true.
Blessed.
Amen. I believe that, especially praying on your knees. That's like the most powerful way.
Like, you
pray
have to
and
turn your
talk.
phone off, turn the lights off, like anywhere you at, you don't have to be in your room, anywhere where it's closed, and just like talk to that man, you'll be surprised.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
What's your top 5?
Whew. Music? Woo. You go first. I gotta think about that.
Let's see.
God
Get to the
damn.
mic a little bit more.
Jada, Biggie, Pop, ReMM.
Damn. That shit's tough.
Is that in order? Or no order?
No order. I'm trying to think of the other one. Black Thought.
Kiss, Biggie, Pac.
That shit is tough. Ooh.
I mean,
This I got the joint.
oh, okay. They notable.
Damn. Oh
I
my God.
Listen to them.
Yo.
That's on hip hop.
This
Top
is
5 hip-hop.
ridiculous. Like, I'm gonna be real. Like, I'm gonna be different with it because like this is crazy and I can't. It's just too many people I like. So I'm gonna just do it in a different way, and y'all gonna see where I'm going with this shit. You know what I'm saying? Master P.
In all manners, yeah. And all, you know what I mean?
KRS-One.
The teacher. Definitely. Definitely. So much, huh?
Bro,
50 Cent.
Okay.
Okay, that's a good one.
Okay.
Damn, bro, this shit is crazy, son.
It's respect. It's respect for so many.
Drake.
Yeah.
Drake? Yeah, you could say that. Yeah. Because he's his own genre aside from hip hop. Right? 15 plus or whatever the case may be.
If y'all had like,
And I'm sorry, man. Rest in peace, Biggie, nigga. I gotta throw Biggie in there.
Yeah,
You
for
feel me?
sure.
I have to throw Biggie in there. You feel what I'm saying?
Top one for the rapper. What's good, Zzeu?
now I was gonna say, for your fans, if you had anything motivational for both of y'all to say to y'all fans to keep them going every day, what would y'all say?
Oh, I got that. I tell them to never give up. I tell them it's not easy. Make sure the goal that you're trying to reach, that this is what you want to pursue. Any dream that you chase is gonna be bumps and bruises in the road. What I mean by bumps and bruises in the road is you may want to give up, because it's times I've been there. You know what I mean? Tragedies happen. You know what I mean? Your mother could die, like bro just said. Rest in peace. You know what I'm saying? You could lose a close friend. We were just talking about that. Rest in peace. A car crash. I mean, anything. Somebody could get shot. You could get anything. I mean, the point where I'm getting at that is it could be like something that can make you want to just give up. Just real natural disasters, and you still have to get through that, because when you get on certain levels, such as, you know, the legends we just named, it's millions of fans that you reaching out there, you know what I'm saying? And they want to hear that next project. They still want you to be normal. And it's like, you know what I mean? I know how that feeling is, you know what I mean? Because I've been there before, like, and then some people would think, like, yo, you falling off and, you know, this and this and that. And this is for the fans. Like, sometimes you got to take some time off for yourself just to get your mental right. So I would tell them that too. Like, even if it is, you can't let the people get to you, man. We all human at this stuff, you know what I mean? Everybody got their own pace. Some people could get through it faster, other people's can't. But that don't make you no lesser or no, you know what I mean, greater than another person. Get through it, because you want to make sure you make the best music or whatever you're chasing or pursuing. So what I tell them is stay focused, you know what I mean? And once you stay focused, sky's the limit, man. Because you could do anything you put your mind to, son. That's what I tell them.
True word.
That's a fact.
And thank you for supporting me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Straight up, you know what I mean?
I say just take care of yourself, man. That's what I say. Like, look out for you and make sure you straight, then move forward. That's all I'm saying.
Health is
Thank
wealth.
you for
Mic drop,
listening.
mic drop.
Right.
That's a good one.
Health is wealth.
Yeah,
Knowledge is healthy, especially. And you know, you want to live past 50s. You want to touch at least 100. You know what I mean? Life is long. But I want to get back to it, like as far as like creating and the projects, like music making. Like, you got a couple projects in the vault. You got a couple projects released. Like what
Sure.
websites?
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean?
So, I mean, I got Crash Out that's out now. Salute DJ Chizzle Beatz.
It's on all platforms.
It's on all platforms
Crash
right
Out.
now. I got
Crash Out, all platforms.
all platforms. You can find it everywhere.
DJ
You know what I'm
Chizzle
saying?
Beatz.
Benny Boru, on all platforms. I'm saying I got Pass Out that's on the way. You know what I'm saying? That's gonna be on all platforms as well. DJ Chizzle Beatz, Benny Boru, and I got some other personal project that I'm working on as well. That's on the making and stuff.
We also got 4 singles out too.
Yes,
Okay.
that's on the making.
What's the names? What are the
One
names?
of the names is Lighted.
TGIF.
What?
Oh,
what you
new one
naming?
or old?
You naming? He's naming new. I'm naming
Right, he named
singles
old.
that's out already.
Right.
All right.
Which one
Which
you want to
one you
know
want?
about?
Singles that are out already. What can
All
we
right,
find?
singles is out. Lighted.
Okay.
Money Up,
Money Up,
Okay.
Kings and Queens.
and Booked Up Every Week.
There we go.
Booked up.
Yeah.
And now, how about for upcoming? We might as well get those as well.
TGIF, Get Respect.
Yeah, that's the next single we about to
That's
drop.
the next one right there. It stands for Thank God It's Friday. Get Respect. You know what I'm saying?
Go.
It's a good vibe
That's
song.
a good vibe right there, man. And it's a lot other ones, but that's gonna be like the one we know for sure. You know what I'm saying?
That's
We
gonna be
still
a
kind of
question.
going through the vote because Pass Out is, like I said, is the next tape that we actually gonna release soon. So that's something. Well, it's coming into next year. Let me say next year, but you know, you listening to it because next year right around the corner. You feel me? So right around the corner.
Couple weeks
You feel
away.
me? So with that being said, we listening. You know what I mean? Like, okay, yeah, this is a vibe. This is a vibe. This is a vibe. So you know how that goes.
You said Pass Out?
Pass Out. Yeah.
So the
Yeah.
first one was Crash Out?
Yeah, Crash Out.
Interesting.
Yeah, and it's a story behind all of those.
Yeah, it's gonna be multiple, like, projects, like,
If they
a
want them,
trilogy or like-
if they want them, if the fans want them, we'll do them. I mean, so far, like Crash Out numbers is doing good, and you know
yeah,
what I mean.
I took a listen to that. I fuck
So,
with it.
you
Yeah,
know,
and
I appreciate
Chizzle made beats on there too,
Yeah,
right?
I did
Well, out of the
production
four?
on a few
Like,
of the beats.
All four of them, or like 2 or 3?
Nah,
I know.
I think
I
it's
knew.
like-
Recognized one of
I
them.
see the 3.
I think,
it's
2 or 3, one of those. We'll take the 3 because he been putting a lot of work in and stuff, and he do a lot of
Only
beats,
one
so.
I ain't do is the first one.
Okay, which was
Count the checks up.
Yep.
I ain't do that beat.
Yep.
Boomerang Beats. Salute to Boomerang Beats. on that
Salute.
one.
Yep. Salute.
For sure. So you been on any platforms? I saw a couple interviews.
Oh, for
I think,
sure.
well, like you were on something with a record called Big Fish.
Yes.
You want
That-
to talk about on that?
Yeah, definitely. That's kind of what made my career start taking off on a higher level and like, you know, started making people more be serious. It got on Say Cheese.
I say
You know
cheese.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yep, if it was first was on Paper Chasing, you know what I'm saying?
Paper Chase, okay.
Salute to them. I'm loyal to them still to this day. 'cause
Shout
this
out.
is shout out Paper Chasing, my guy over there, man. He the real man. If it wasn't for that platform, Say Cheese would never got a hood, you know, their attention on it. Shout out to White Ape that shot the video.
Yeah.
He did his thing
He's
on
fire
that,
on
you
all
know what I'm
those
saying?
films. He doing the music videos.
He brought my vision to it. Shout out to Dollars on the beat. He made the beat.
Dollars on the beat.
Yup,
Yeah.
he
I
made
know
Big
him.
Fish, and shout out to him for recording the song. He recorded the song. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Dollars for that. And yeah, got on Say Cheese, and I'm gonna get into it. So once it got on Say Cheese, everybody saw that. Say Cheese, that people don't know about the platform, I just get into it. It's a big down south network. That's where, you know, celebrities drop on there. If you got dirt on the, you know what I mean? As a celebrity, period, like anything, it could be good or bad, long story short, you go on there. Music as well. So for me to get on there, that was amazing, you know what I mean? So a lot of people started taking me serious. It was a solo project by myself that I had. So after I had dropped that, then I ended up going on this dude, I can't think of his name, but if you Google it, it's on Spinning Board Road, and you see it pop up on the podcast. I forgot his name, man. I did a podcast with him after, because he was like interested into it too. Like, yo, bro, this is some interesting shit. Salute to him. He know who he is, man. It's all love. And then Steven Sticks Josie. Salute to him. People don't know who he is. He shot Patriots Day. And he filmed
Fire.
and stuff like that on a high level. He done did a lot of crazy stuff, produced John Legend album and all that. How that happened was he seen Big Fish as well. When he seen Big Fish, he was like, yo, I want you to, you know, do something different. So this is where this goes. It was a call called Superfly. He tested me and made me do a different song. Superfly is Curtis Mayfield. That's the guy that actually originally made the record.
So-
We know, as everybody from around, Cheese definitely know what I'm talking about. A lot of people would know, like us, like, because I didn't know who he was either until I like started. He schooled me, Steven Sticks Josie. That Superfly movie that's out,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? The newer Millennium, they got that from Buddy.
Redid it,
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? Curtis Mayfield. He was the originator from that. You know what I'm saying? So I ended up doing a song for that. When I did a song
Fire.
for that, we remade it and called it Superfly.
Fire.
When we did that, they made a movie out of that. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't know I'm
Nice.
in a movie. If y'all Google it, it's called Stay Fly. It's on Amazon. Yes,
Nice.
I say this all the time. Yes, you have to pay for this movie. You know what I'm saying? I was an actor as a gangster, and my song made the soundtrack.
So you're
Feel what I'm
acting
trying to say?
and you're on a soundtrack.
Yes, you know what I'm saying? So that was another
Lovely.
platform that I have. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Showtime and
Lovely.
Steven Sticks Josie for the opportunity. Cause that was amazing, you know what I'm saying? That was my first movie that I ever made. Hoops was in it. I don't know if y'all know who Hoops is. That's
heard of Hoops.
Shaq's wife.
Yeah.
He was married to her in Flavor of Love. We all
was in
watch Flavor of Love.
Yep,
You know what I'm
fire,
saying? We
yep.
love that Flavor Flav and all them or whatever.
Yep.
She was in the movie. LaToya Smith was in there. She was in Minister Society and she was in Blue Hills Avenue.
Nice.
Salute to her. I was able to meet them and do all that stuff, but those opportunities all came off of Big Fish because they all seen this stuff.
the exposure
And they believed
definitely
into
bring
what
you-
was going on, you know what I'm saying? And even Tally, like salute to Tally. Tally wanted to start working with me. That's how Benny Boys started getting created because he like, yo, son, this is amazing, you know what I'm trying to say? So all this shit just started coming up good, and then, you know, all the bad shit started happening. I ended up going to jail, man, off some stupid shit, because I didn't realize how big I was at the time, hanging around the wrong crowd, you know what I'm saying? And Tally used to tell me, bro, he warned me, you know what I'm saying? He's like, yo, bro, you ain't the same, bro. You can't be hanging out, doing that dumb shit that you was doing before. I'm gonna be real, you know what I mean? And I didn't listen, man. I didn't get it, you know what I'm saying? I didn't understand this stuff, you know what I mean? And that's why I'm happy I got guys like him around me, and I got guys like Tally around me and stuff to, like, you know what I mean? Keep me focused, because shout out to Tally up, because, like, I
Tally
be
up.
sometimes losing my focus, you know what I'm saying? And I didn't understand, and if it was for them, like I said, I don't know where I would be, because I be losing sometimes, you know what I mean? I'm normal. And I be, you know what I mean, going through a lot of shit. But anyway, like, yo, when I went to jail, that humbled me, because once I got out, that's when me and Tally created that Benny Boy shit, you know what I'm saying? And then I'll get into that after, but like I said, once that got created, all of this shit happened off of Big Fish. Like, everybody just started coming. I got people down, like, South call my phone. I don't even know, yo, you signed, yo, you this and that. People, CEOs, like, yo, nigga, I saw you on Say Cheese, you stupid motherfucker, how you in here? Like, some niggas was mad at me, son, like, yo, bro, you shouldn't be in here, you know what I mean? Like, and I didn't understand it, you know what I'm saying? Then I knew it, you know what I'm saying? When they locked my ass down, I realized, I'm like, oh, I shouldn't be in here. Then when I said the movie opportunity came, they still continued with that shit. The movie didn't stop. I got lucky and was able to, you know what I mean, get bailed and got bailed out. All this shit is in the middle of COVID, son, like in the middle, and it just happened. 2020, May 15th, I'll never forget this day. You know what I'm saying? And like, this shit was horrible, you know what I mean? Like, very horrible. So like, when I got out, they still was doing the movie, and he wasn't gonna fuck with me, because he's on a higher level. He like, yo, bro, I can't deal with this shit. I cut niggas off for this shit. I'm gonna be real, like, you know what I mean? He OG, he like, bro, I don't got time for this shit, son. Like, we thought we was gonna stop the movie for you? No, you know what I mean? Like, for real, I'm like, damn, and I didn't realize how big this shit was. I'm like, yo, I'm bugging, I'm tripping, you know what I'm saying? So, like I said, I got humbled, you know what I mean? Long story short, I beat this case. 3 years later, all 11 counts got dismissed, you know what I'm trying to say? So
sir.
God is good, you know what I'm saying?
Hallelujah.
Feel me?
Right.
And
Free.
to rewind, like I said, like, you know, the people that was, you know, there from the jump to now, like, you know, we all, you know, like I said, doing great for ourselves. But from Big Fish, it just brought so much good attention. And like I said, I wasn't focused. I didn't understand the music thing. And that's what people gotta understand, bro. Like, it's so much haters out here, dog, and you don't even gotta know it.
regular.
Like, I didn't have no deal. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna stunt or nothing, but I had the publicity. You know what I'm trying to say? I had a lot of people that was intrigued.
And there's a perception.
You feel what I'm trying to
with
say?
the publicity
Yeah.
is with it.
You feel me? And that's when when that Big Fish come, after that, that's when my celebrity shit started coming.
You
And I said
attracted
it.
all energies. You
Yeah.
attracted the good,
Yeah.
the bad, the envy, all that shit. You attracted all that shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sit down, think about it, come back, continue to work, stay focused around enlightened minds.
Yeah, and that's what he was telling me, like, bro, you gotta do certain shit different, bro. You can't be with the bush. Like I said, I'm happy I got good guys like these around me now, cause like, you know what I mean? Like, that ain't even no option. Like, we go to work, we go to back to the studio, like, these is what we do. This is our job, you know what I'm saying? Like, we don't even got time for the bullshit, you know what I'm trying to say? We so focused on what we doing, we don't even gotta worry about what the other stuff is going on.
None of that outside noise. It's all distortion and all distractions. Now you can just focus.
You know what I mean?
World full of distractions.
Full of distractions.
Now you're with people like DJ Chizzle. I remember seeing DJ Chizzle early in the game, me outperforming out in Regal Beagle and other venues out in Springfield MA. And you're DJing in certain events, right? And also performing, right?
Mm-hmm. I always did it when I could, or like, you know, most of the time it was for the artists and shit like that, because it's definitely a platform where I meet people like you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, I believe this music thing has a lot to do with community.
Yes.
That's why the DJs be the icons of this shit, yo. You get you a DJ that you could build with, because he knows everybody, and the more artists you know and you work with, the better artist you gonna be.
It's good to network, and the relations is good to
Because
like
at the end of the
maintain.
day, like, that's the basics of this shit. We working with other artists, spreading our music, and we getting paid for it.
Period.
You getting
That's
paid.
the
what we
important
do.
part.
Even if
here.
it's on some, you tell him, yo, let's make a song. Even if as long as he puts it out, like, you gotta have some type of criteria when you moving around, but feature, because that's a whole song that's getting worked on by somebody else that's gonna put it out.
Yeah,
Why
this
are
art.
you working on your shit? So
Facts.
that's like you working when you ain't working.
Facts.
Like, you might have a slowdown, but you got features that you did with other people that's still dropping, and it's like keeping you in the algorithm.
Yeah,
So-
you have a strategy, right, as far as releasing.
Sometimes you gotta
Oh,
go on
yeah,
a feature
definitely.
run. You know what I
You
mean?
do the
Yeah,
feature
yeah,
one.
yeah.
Exactly.
It's a big part of the artistry features. You know what I'm
Collaborating
saying?
effort.
Collaborations, because
Yeah.
it can be exponential as far as your reach. For
sure.
Work with artists that work like you. Because then it's like you cloning yourself.
That's what I was just gonna say too. You gotta find artists who are
Yeah,
like you. in the sense
definitely.
that, like,
But
you're
you got,
working
you know,
hard.
It's
you
hard,
have
but when
you
do,
have
you gotta cherish that
criteria.
shit.
But when you lock in and you get a good artist, don't just do one song with them.
Yeah,
Trying
see
to
how many
lock
you can
in.
work out.
Let's get this shit rocking. You know what I'm saying? Let's see what we can do. And it's just about putting songs together, because you never know what you and that other artist might whip up.
You worked with a couple people out here in Springfield.
Yeah, I done worked with a lot of people out here, bro. Like, I'm like an icon out here.
I saw the music video you had with Bucket Fresh.
Oh
with
yeah, yeah,
Mufasa.
over at right down the street.
Yeah, down the strip. Yeah.
Yeah. Bucket Fresh Studios.
I like.
man.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Shout out
bro.
to them.
We done made history over there. We done had everybody come through there and do their thing, man. Real
Yeah.
talk.
Shows
That's
and
fire.
art gallery.
Yo, I got a mic at my crib. I was like, yo, everybody rapped on this shit.
That's fine.
Even you.
Yeah.
No bullshit. Like,
Listen.
from back in the days,
Back in the day,
like, you know what
yeah.
I'm saying? So it's like dope to be so connected with all the music around here as
Yeah.
far as hip hop and singing and stuff like that. Yo,
Facts.
like, I came up with a lot of artists around here
Yeah.
because, like, I had to develop what I was doing, because I had to start being able to know who the artist was and know how to make them feel special. And after a while, I got it. Feel me? I had the smoke, the lights, the music.
Yeah.
What? Yo, it used to be bananas sometimes, bro. I had this shit going crazy. Niggas be like,
For the
yo, I'm
stage.
performing tonight. Yo, it's smoke screen, all types of extra
God.
shit, lights.
The quality was on
lasers.
point. The DJ
What,
feel.
nigga? Yo, niggas got loose, and I was like, yo, that's what you want to do if you a DJ, because then it's like, yo, I'm about to go rock over here, fam. You see that shit last week?
That's a fact.
You set it up. You set the stage up and the lighting and the sound. How we'll see and like on TV people doing. You know what I mean? Performing.
Bro, you want to know, like,
Like, you
the
feel good,
artists
like-
and close people to me helped me figure it out, because it was like, I didn't really know what I was doing when I was going into it. I just got exposed to it because I wound up going to Philly for a couple of days, and I saw how they was living down there, and I was like, yo, this hip hop shit is crazy down here. Yo, they had shows every night. It was like mad Regal Beagles everywhere, nigga. That shit, that's all it was. I didn't even find a regular
Open mics,
club. It was just like
showcases.
shows and niggas rapping shirts. Like, it was hip hop, and I was like, came back home, and I was like, once I seen that, I knew it was possible, because I was like, yo, every time when I was down there, I was like, y'all do this every day. It's like, yeah, it's always like this. I'm like, what?
And
the
there's bigger
fuck?
cities and bigger.
Yeah, that do
states.
different shit. And I'm like, wow, this is crazy. Philly is crazy. So I came back home, and after being exposed to that, it's like it just unlocks levels in your brain of what you can do or what you done seen done. And it's like, you might be where you at, but you can turn up like some shit you saw.
Yeah.
So it's like, that's kind of what made me on it. with the making a name with the Regal Beagle because we just kept doing it. We started, bro. We had shows every weekend.
Every week.
Weekend for like 3-4 years straight.
All walks of life.
This shit was crazy, man.
I remember them shit.
This shit was crazy,
Stay
nigga.
stomping.
We went through weather, all that, snowstorms, all that shit,
that's a
nigga. This
fact.
shit was fucking bananas, nigga.
Livened out shows.
I remember them shits.
That shit was crazy, bro. We took it downtown. We was on Main Street, brought it back, yo, nigga. And we always said we was gonna wind up downtown, and we wound up downtown.
Yeah.
Bro, still over there.
Made it come into
That's
fruition.
wild.
Yeah.
Yeah, shouts out to Bucket Fresh, man.
Shout out.
Bucket
I
fresh.
had a cover back like in
Mufasa RKG, what up?
2013. He did a cover. Yeah, shout out Mufasa. He did a lot of people's flyers.
Yo,
CD
he's an
covers,
artist, bro. That nigga goes
Yep.
hard with the artwork, bro.
and keep it hip hop to the core for sure.
Yeah, he's straight hip hop.
That's what's up. What you guys into aside from music? Like your father figure forever. I believe you got children, right?
Oh, for sure. I got 4 custody. My daughter, she 9, and I got a son that's 6. And I
Bless.
was fighting for custody for him back and forth. Finally got, you know, the custody with him now. You know what I mean? I just actually had him today.
Oh,
I'm trying to
bless.
say, which is crazy. I get him every Saturday, you know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
And we do our thing and stuff. It wasn't easy, you know what I mean? And, we keep doing our thing. I go back December 20th, wish me luck, and hopefully they grant me, more, you know what I'm saying?
More
days and
visitation days, yes.
Just a stepping stone. But,
Yeah.
I'm definitely a father figure, man, when I'm outside of the music, heavy, full-time dad, and, make sure the kid's good, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Priorities in order and take care of family. And then we do our passion aside from the work, the music, sacrificing, putting in
Facts.
hours. We into
Facts.
we
got it
bleeding
all
days over.
partitioned up.
Yep.
Got the pie split. Like 4 ways.
Oh, yeah, and our brand, we push our brand. Like the shiesty I see, you know what I mean? Got a custom little shiesty.
Oh, that's hard.
That we sell or whatever. Then on the back, got our logos and shit on it. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
We got the camera.
The Eye, Benny Boys.
Mhm.
Yeah. Fire.
You got the grind season and Benny Boys, and we got them like they 2 of a kind. Like every 2 is a different design. So
They all different. They all do
you
different
really
things.
like you can only get 2 of the same kind, but then again, you ain't gonna get none of the other ones gonna be the same.
Yeah, they're gonna be different.
So you selling them like through IG, like in a store or something? Or?
We do. My man's got
online?
a store, so like we just got the stuff. So right now we pulling up in cars. You know what I
Right,
mean? Like,
right. I got the bag in
shit
there,
like that,
right
like the
there with
bag
a
right
minute.
now,
You know what I'm
with a minute,
saying?
like, we on some shit like that, but like, it was a test run to see how it's going. It's going very well. You know what I'm saying? Like them shits is going $30 a pop, Cash App, U.S. Postal. If you
There
want
you go.
other places outside of, you know what I mean? You don't have to just be in Springfield. If you want other places outside the state, we got you. For
Right,
sure,
we
you
can
know what I
send
mean?
it to you.
You know what I mean? We'll send it to you. We very professional with it. You know what I mean? This is not my first run. You know what I mean? This is what we do. This is what we like to do. I mean, outside of music.
Yeah.
Because you got to keep investing into your craft to, make sure you get to you on goal.
Exactly.
Facts.
I
You
was
gotta
gonna say
put
that.
your name on something, man, because at the end of the day, music done got so cheap. But what it is this other shit you can sell.
Yep.
When you really think about your music, it's just the foundation.
That's the
of-
foundation.
And what you put on the bench, what you put on the table, that's where your money gonna come from. You just gotta make sure you keep doing the music and just put whatever's on the table. The music gonna hold it up.
Yeah, the music's gonna complement while you get into this music
The
business.
music to
with
them is
merch.
gonna be the reason that you put that shit on the table. But really, in reality, you put it on the table so you can sell some shit from the music, because the music that
Right.
got so cheap that you
son.
really
so
can't
much.
get no bread off of it. But you can get bread off of other shit, cash in hand.
You just gotta know how
You know what
to
I'm
do
saying?
it,
So
man.
it's
You know what I
like-
mean? It's a
The
hustle.
music is
Yeah.
the table, and you start putting shit on top of the table and sell it, whether it be a shirt, whether it be anything. Anything can go on the table if you got a strong enough music. You know what I'm
Beats.
saying?
There's a beats
You
can go on
put
there.
cars
Recording
on that
time.
shit, nigga. You could be a
Merch.
all that
Merch,
anything.
you know,
you can sell
The
anything.
mask,
like
the hoodies, the shirts.
weed,
It all go
anything,
together,
bro. Like
man.
make your own string. The music gonna be the legs.
Yeah.
You feel me?
No,
Like,
definitely.
that's how you gotta look at it now. Like that's the way it is now. Back in the days, it was different. You just wanted to get signed to a
Wanted to be
company
heard.
that wanted to invest that money in you. Now, if you smart now, you could do it yourself.
Nah, that's a fact.
You feel me? You can make money
So,
out here. This
be
information
independent.
is bananas.
Sign up for distribution, online. There's
That's
different
very important.
there's different things with there, get the merch and all that shit, get the business in
Facts,
order.
man. Like just what you putting that music on and get that money.
You
cash
DJ
in
at
hand.
gigs, you have studio
Yeah.
sessions, you do
Yeah, all of that.
all avenues, you know what I mean? Videography, photography, you know what I mean? We have a few shirts out ourselves, Elite Connect, LLC.
Okay.
They have some shirts they just recently dropped.
Yeah, I was seeing
Okay.
some of those out there. Those shits
Okay,
was
that's
fire.
what's up.
You can check that shit out online as well as everyone doing their BI.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, check that shit out. That's definitely fire. For sure. Oh yeah, shout out my guy Zzeu Pop too, man. You know what I'm saying? From the Coke Boys, man, French Montana artists, man.
Pop.
And the whole wave
Ow.
in general, you know what I'm saying? They've been showing us love from the
Shouts
jump.
out to
So we got these
Cheese.
for sale for people that want to grab on your cheese for sure. You know what I mean? Pearly,
Shouts out to
You know what
Tech.
I'm saying? Tech for sure. You know what I'm saying? French Montana salute. You know what I'm saying? Max B,
A-Rab.
Free the guy.
What up?
A-Rab. The whole wave. You know what I'm
wave,
saying? I
yeah.
don't want to forget nobody. The whole wave, bro. They
Yo,
been good
shouts
to
out
us,
to
you know what
Chris
I'm saying? They really
Cartel
been good to us, bro. They been
Over
treating us
in
good.
Brooklyn. Hood Heat.
Salute.
You know what I'm saying?
Man.
My man
Coke boy shit.
Lower East New York.
So where you get those?
Legendary.
You can get these in stores, you know what I'm saying? We get it from us. Like we
got those
he
too.
fucking with us. Like
You
got
got
those,
like on
man.
IG handles. You got IG handles. That's
he
like
got-
they could. Direct.
Zzeu Pop got all type of shit
saying
going on.
it's the joint
It's the joint on the thing. It's called House Arrest. You know
House
what I'm saying?
Arrest.
That's the name of the brand. You know
House
what I'm trying to
Arrest
say?
is the brand.
So, you know what I mean? And then, like, I have the original Coke Boy, because he the original Coke Boy, you feel me? French, him, Zzeu Pop, Long Live Chinks, you feel me?
Cheese.
Forever. Long Live Chinks forever, man. You feel me? And Flip, man. You know, the mob, you know what I'm saying? That's the original Coke Boys, you feel me?
And the
everybody
Coke
else
Boy,
came after.
the name was what? Creation of
Boo City.
Kings
Nah,
everywhere.
Creation of Kings everywhere. Salute. That's
Yeah.
another thing. You see what I'm saying? You turn things positive, man. Like, and this is what I'm talking about. This is what we all about. Positive movements. You know what I'm saying? Like, and he don't forget where he came from. You know what I mean? Like, he still loved loved the cheese. You know what I'm saying? A lot of love to his people. You know what I'm saying? Like, and like I said, shout out to Pearly White. I don't know if we said her. Like, everybody.
Yeah, Pearly, what
you know
up?
I mean? We was on tour with them for about 6 months. You know what I'm saying? And they've been showing love ever since. You know what I'm saying? From the first tour date till, it was ended. You know what I mean? Most people only, get 1 day on a tour. You know what I'm saying? We
Yeah.
there till it ended.
Oh
You know what
wow!
I'm saying? Like from the beginning
Multiple
to the end.
stops. You
Feel
get to
what I'm
just
saying?
see the life.
They fair to say is
really
that's our
embrace
family.
us.
You
We
feel me? That's the
appreciate
family.
that,
Like we
yo.
done locked in on a whole nother level now. Like you know what I'm saying? Salute to Tech. Like I said, he's my manager. That's French
ATM,
Montana's
Tech.
cameraman.
Check.
You know what I'm trying to say? Yeah, he just shot French Montana, just video that he just dropped.
Hard.
You know what I'm trying to say? Like, it's serious, you know what I'm saying? And it's salute to them because they believe in us. You feel what I'm trying to say?
Sure.
Bro throwing a show, his own show. We about to invite
Coming
the
up?
stars
Yeah,
to
we
come
gonna
out
be in the Bronx.
in the Bronx. We
On,
inviting a lot of celebrities in
This
there.
month?
February.
No, February. In the
February
new year.
10th.
February 10th.
We gonna be in the Bronx.
But we'll be also in New York also on the 15th though. So my manager, ATM Tech,
Yeah,
Coke Boy
this
Tech.
month on the 15th.
He's a judge. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be artists. It's Coke Boy Cheese. Salute to Coke Boy Cheese. He gonna be there as well.
DJ Drewski.
GZ Drewski gonna be there. Salute to DJ Drewski from Hot 97.
97.
Feel what I'm saying? AR, a judge.
Yup.
Coke Boy AR, salute. Feel me? And Drip Guy, Benny Boy Rude, and this bitch is gonna be there, you know what I'm saying? Coke Boy in the building. And DJ Chizzle Beatz is gonna be in the
Chizzle
motherfucking
Beatz.
building. Grind season, feel me? Like, so, this is just what it is. And we just try to stay focused and continue to stay consistent because we know where we wanna go. And like
As it
it
seems,
cannot stop. You know what I'm saying? This it cannot stop. You know what I'm saying? It has to keep going.
I wanted to ask, you guys have a video for that Crash Out project? Is there a video for
A lot of people ask us that we working. There's so much going on. You know what I mean?
For sure.
But we working. Somebody, you know what I'm saying, said they was volunteer to shoot us one. But if not, we was already working on shooting some other stuff too. It's just we just gotta make time because
Yep.
it's when you. And that's another thing. Like when you busy and you got a lot of stuff going on, like it's just so hard to try to do certain stuff. You know what I mean? But it makes sense because what we kind of want to do the video is out there anyway. So me and Cheese was just talking about, we on camera, DJ Chizzle Beatz. me and him was just talking about it. So we was like, you know, we want to do it somewhere in New York because the cover is in New York. So, you know what I'm saying? And like we was in New York all summer. You know what I'm saying? Like, and this is kind of, it only would make sense.
The only thing is when we was in New York before, we was just doing shows. Like most of the time, that's what we was there to do. Like
Shows.
going there to do a show, and that was the main thing and shit. But now we gotta set up some different type of arrangement where we just go in there to shoot videos and shit.
Yeah.
Which is a whole nother structure in
structure.
itself.
But we got stuff now that we didn't have. Like, we can go to New York now and have a place to stay. Before, we didn't have that option. Before, we had to drive back.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it was, now we can go to, like,
Now
my
it's a
manager,
plus.
he gives us hospitality, salute to Coke Boy Tech, and make sure we good. You know what I'm trying to say? So, that's a blessing alone all by itself. You know what I'm trying to say? So, we appreciate that because, like I said, we didn't mention it, but everybody needs help when you trying to build a brand or you trying to do anything.
Yeah.
I don't care what it is. It don't even have to be music. This could be with anything. You need help because everybody's gonna fall in place for something. You can't be everywhere. You know what I mean, everybody need rest. You know what I mean? When
Yeah.
you going to get rest, you working. When you eat resting, you
Exactly.
working. It all works. You know what I'm trying to say? Everybody eating.
That's
But
how we
it's like,
operate, too.
That's how, you know what I mean? You feel me? And that's how you're gonna successfully win. You know what I mean? But like when you got one person, like we was just saying, like how we was doing, bro. Yeah, everybody human, bro. You gonna break. Yeah, your body gonna break on you, bro.
Gonna break.
Feel what I'm trying to say? You just see that, like I said, I be around a lot of celebrities, so I know how it is, bro. Like they take a lot of drugs.
Drugs,
It's a reason.
fast
Feel
food,
me? And I didn't
grease.
understand why, but I'm like, yo, they do it to keep they self sane, bro. Cause if not, they know that body gonna shut down on their ass. You feel what I'm trying to say? It's like it's crazy. So
health is wealth.
Mental health is wealth. We was just talking about
Exactly.
this from the beginning of the interview. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, take care of yourself. You know what I'm saying? Because that shit is very important.
So promoting health as wealth, especially.
That's what the tapes is kind of about. If you listen to the tapes, we talking about that stuff. And even in past, like when that come out, it's gonna be like a lot of you hear like
So that tape is coming
mental
out.
health issues that we gonna tell the fans to take care of themselves to do. Cause this shit is important, son. You feel what I'm trying to say? Like for real, you know what I'm trying to say? And we the type of artists is we try to deliver positive messages out there like that can help motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying, outside of killing people. That's easy. Anybody can kill anybody. Could you take care of your homeboy? Could you get your mom out the hood? You feel what I'm trying to say? Can you give everybody in here $1 million? You know what I'm saying? That's real. That's dope. You know what I'm trying to say? And that's what we all about. You know what I'm saying? Building each other and push each other up. I push him when he down. He push me when I'm down. That's what real people that's successful, that believe in each other do. You feel what I'm trying to say? And when you got something like that, which is hard to find, y'all gotta embrace that, you know what I'm saying? Which we do, you know what I'm saying? Because we know, like, that shit is so
guys-
hard to find, you know what I'm saying?
On the right frequency.
Yeah.
Facts, man. We moving forward.
So
Yeah.
shows coming up, gigs,
shit.
performances, projects coming up. That's all coming for like first quarter of 2024.
Yes.
Right?
away.
Actually, we got
Before
a,
spring.
show
We got a show.
coming up on the 22nd of December. That's probably gonna be the last show we got. We in Boston with it.
Yup, Beantown. Yup.
Where the fuck is it at? Somerville, I think. I think that's where it is.
CT?
Nah, Boston.
And Boston. Oh,
Boston.
Boston.
Boston. Yup.
my God.
Yup. And they just keep coming, man. Like they
Booked
just
up every week.
literally like they really
Yeah.
we randomly just coming. I know like, oh shit, all right, bet, all right, cool. But we also like realized too, like we gonna chill out too. Like because now we understand, like you know, what it
It ain't 24/7.
It ain't
like,
24/7.
Sometimes you gotta
chill out and make music.
you
'cause
gotta look at what time of the year it is
Yeah.
and what's going on around you. Like,
Son,
oh, shit,
we done
it's
toured
Christmas.
so much, we forgot to make music.
Supposed to be doing some
And that be
Christmas shit
crazy,
right now.
like-
I'm over here going ham like it's tomorrow. Nah, hold up. Jingle bells. Oh yeah, that's right. There's some other shit going on right now. I gotta spread cheer and,
and
shit.
you know,
I'm
like,
over here making
joy.
music like
Families
fuck.
like
Hey,
Yeah, it's different. You know what I'm saying?
you gotta turn it off for me. Oh, let me turn this shit off for Christmas.
That's what's up.
You feel me?
Well, shout out to everybody in the holidays is coming up. You know, family orientated men of respect, men of business. You know what I mean? Yeah, I definitely appreciate, you know, Benny Boy Rude and DJ Chizzle Beatz
Man,
pulling
listen.
up to CloudLounge with ReMM Podcast.
Appreciate you, bro.
All the homies, Zzeu, D1, Gift. Shout out to Slip the Hustler.
Of course.
Facts.
You're damn right.
But yeah, man, we gonna
Coke
get
boy.
to it. Get right, do right, stay focused, stay positive.
Definitely.
You know what I mean? To the next time out here in Resurrection Studio. Shout out Elite Connect LLC. You already know. Bless up.
Peace.